Julia Gillard is doing the rounds at the moment. She has a new book on the market.
Yep.
And I was listening to her on the Shameless podcast, which a few of our younger female listeners might listen to. It's a quality potty. One thing that she said that really resonated with me.
The image of superwoman is disempowering. If women are out there saying, I do this effortlessly, then women can easily conclude, I could never be like her.
Oh, I loved hearing that because I'm going to sound like a bit of a tosser, but a lot of people will often come up to me and go, oh, my God, like, how do you do it? You work both ends of the day. You've got 3 kids. Like, you know, your life is so busy. I couldn't do what you do. And you absolutely could because I mess it up every day. And I do think, and I hope that that's not a misconception about me, that I do have it all together. I think my mum found Monday. Lehmo, you've heard one of those already, or 2 of them actually. Yeah. Like I mess stuff up every day.
I mean, you are very busy though, Beck, so I understand that people would look at you and go, doing breakfast radio and an evening news job, that is a massive...
Can't you find something to host during the day?
What are you doing? So, yeah, like a snapshot of my life. So yesterday I did the show here and I had Miller homesick with a headache. So I raced home, said Nurofen or Panadol and then went back to, made sure she had food in the fridge, went back to job number 2.
And this is one of the problems, Beck, you'll have that I believe with social media. So you'll see a famous mum with 4 kids doing all these social media posts that make it appear like she's a superwoman. And as Julie Gillard quite rightly pointed out, that's disempowering because people look and go, well, I'm just not that good.
Yeah, and I'm probably,
there's no way I can do that.
And I'm probably guilty of that because if you look at my feed, like I choose the pictures where I might be at a winery with my girlfriends holding a glass of wine and people go, oh my gosh, you have a glamorous life, you're working hard, you've got the kids and then you're still socialising. Like, how do you do it? And that's because you do see the highlights reel. And yesterday, for example, I had a massive stuff up. It was Grace's parent-teacher night last night. We completely forgot to book in. So the night before, we're emailing directly her teachers and saying, can you find a window? So then I went from job number 2 to parent-teacher night. Thank God she's travelling well. So we're like, phew, 1 kid's across the line.
Yeah.
We're about to get 1 out, like the other 2 are questionable, but, one's turning out okay. And then I went home, went to bed and then started all over again. So it's not easy. It's not effortless. It's not fun a lot of the time. It's certainly not glamorous. And it's not something that I think that any of you out there listening could do it.
Yeah, well, it's the battle of the work-life balance, isn't it? And so many parents face it. You're damned if you do, you're damned if you don't.
Yeah.
Lots of parents just have to go and work to pay the bills to provide for their kids at the expense of seeing their kids grow up, which sucks.
That's right. And absolutely no one does it effortlessly. That's the thing people need to remember while they're going through their own personal struggles. Not a single person on the planet does it effortlessly. And Beck, when people look at you and they go, look at her, how does she do it, the dream job, and then they see photos of you with me and Cosi and they go, oh, not everything's perfect for them.
Beck, Cosi and Lehmo. SAFM.